As always, you can take water breaks throughout class whenever you'd like. You can always switch out your weights for lighter or heavier whenever you'd like. And maybe while you're laying here with your breath, every time you inhale, let your belly rise towards the sky. But as you exhale, just start focusing on pulling the navel towards the ground. Start getting used to that sensation. We use that a lot when we do core. Walk your shoulders down your back. Just take one more nice, full, deep cycle of breath. And when you inhale, just hold the breath at the very tippy top. And then open your mouth and sigh the breath out slow, slow, slow. Go ahead and start to gently draw your palms by your outer thighs. Hug your knees up and in towards your chest. And give yourself a little squeeze. Maybe add on some little side rocking, left and right, right and left. Nice, friends, so take your legs up the wall, heels towards the sky, flex your toes towards your hip creases. You can reach your arms overhead if that feels right. You're gonna take a breath in, and on your exhale, we're gonna slowly let the legs fall for our first time. Fall in control, so pull your belly straight down towards the sky. Keep the feet active here. If you start to notice your back arch off the ground, then either pause there, or you can bend the knees and tap the toes to the ground from that point, and just hover for a moment. And if you feel like your arms are more stable supporting you on your sides, then take them by your sides, of course. Just hold here for a moment, feel the belly active. Keep pulling the navel towards the earth. And as you take your next inhale breath, gently glide your legs up towards the sky. Stay here and sigh the breath all the way out. Awesome, take your arms up towards your toes. And then lift your head, neck, and shoulders and pulse up towards your feet. This is nice and soft and slow. Keep the toes flexed. Just reach up past your long, straight legs. Maybe you touch your toes. Maybe you come to the outer edges or slide right in between the feet. Just keep reaching up. Just 4 more. Belly towards the ground. 3, 2, and 1. Release your head, neck, and shoulders. Hug your knees back into your chest. Small side-to-side movements again. Awesome, friends. Cross your ankles and start to build a little bit of momentum. Then go ahead and come to tabletop pose when you're ready. Just flip over with the knees under your hips. Fingers spread wide on the mat, right under the shoulders. And find some cat's cows. Breathing in to open the front line of your body, inviting in a little back bend to begin. And your exhale, just pressing and rounding. Chin to chest. And just move with your breath. Take what you need. Maybe you bend your elbows. Tuck and untuck your toes. And sway your side bodies left and right. And just about 1 more full cycle here. When you're ready, coming back, landing in your tabletop, nice long spine. Go ahead and extend your right leg behind you and hold and hover. Level your hips. So I want to point the toe right here so you can feel the activation of your calf muscle and the quad. And so squeeze the right glute, lift the leg a little bit higher. Then we're going to just come back down and then find a hydrant. So you can either tap the knee, set it down, or just sweep right out to the side, lifting the right leg out to the side. And squeeze the glute. You can either point or flex your toes here. So we're just going to move like that, take it down, and kick it up and back, squeeze. Take it through tabletop, and then find that fire hydrant off to the right. Stabilize the left side body so you're not swiveling your hips or rounding through your obliques and your ribs. Use your exhales when you lift your leg either to the side or behind you. So your inhale pattern comes as you lower towards that tabletop pose shape. Really focus on squeezing your butt cheeks. This is a nice glute work for you. And we'll do 4 more. And 3, really squeezing the blood. Lift your booty, lift the hamstring, lift the leg. 2 more. 2 and 1. tabletop on one. Nice. And we'll set it off to the other side right away. Point your toes, left leg goes long. Use the glute to just lift the leg a little higher. Come through tabletop pose, and then find your hydrant on that left side. Take it down and squeeze it back. Down, squeeze it out. Lifting, squeezing. Stabilize your right side body. Use your exhale breath and be in control. So a little pump of the brakes every time you come through tabletop pose. Last 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2. One more, all the way back and all the way out. Tabletop pose. Don't be shy to sway the hips side to side here. Give yourself a little glute love. Go ahead and take your knees wide, your toes to touch, child's pose. Just send it back for a moment. You can reach your arms long in front of you on the mat, or bend your elbows, a little shoulder relief. Let's take a couple rounds of breath here. If you'd like open mouth exhales, go ahead and sigh that breath out on your mat. Finding one more deep breath in. Full exhale, all the breath leaves the body. Inhale, come back up to your tabletop, tucking your toes this time. And as you exhale, just find a high plank. Step it right back. You're gonna hold here for a moment. Make sure your shoulders are over the wrists, the palms are wide, your heels are high above your toes. And you have a nice long line of energy. Don't want the hips too high, you don't want them too low, you want them just right. Nice. And from here, lower down to a forearm plank. Elbows under the shoulders. Keep squeezing your core up towards your spine, activating your quads so your kneecaps are lifted, heels are still high on the toes. Press it up to your high plank, one palm at a time. Nice. And take it back to your forearm plank. So this is what we're doing. We've just got 4 more of those. Coming up one palm at a time to high plank, lowering down one forearm at a time to forearm plank. 3 more times. Taking what you need, hug your inner thighs to avoid rocking the hips side to side. 2 more times, lower down, press up. And this is our last lower down, forearm, and then we'll meet back in high plank, press it up. We will meet together, hold this high plank for 4, 3, down dog in 2, and 1, downward facing dog. Whoo! Yeah, pedal that baby out. Hips high, take some deep breaths, sighing breaths out. Nice job, nice job. Let it feel good. A couple extra rounds of breath right here. It might be your first one of the day in this down dog. If you're lucky, you've done more down dogs already. All right, friends, pause here. Take a deep breath in, lift your hips and heels towards the sky. Open mouth, sigh all that out, release it to your mat. Bend your knees and look forward. Go ahead and meet me in a ragdoll pose at the top of your mat. Step forward, feet or hips a distance apart. Hinge to fold, take any bind that feels good. Maybe you interlace your fingers behind your head today, let your elbows hang, really stretch long through the cervical spine. And shift your weight side to side, nice and slow and control. Having a little bit of release right here. And one more big deep breath in. Release your hands to the earth as you exhale. Bend your knees around your spine. Inhale, round up to standing mountain, arms by your side, rolling one vertebra at a time. Flip your palms forward. Inhale, shoulders to ears. Exhale, shoulders down your back. 2 more times. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, round and back. Last time, round forward. Inhale, up to your ears. Exhale, round down your back. Inhale, sweep your arms to the sky, mountain pose, Tadasana. And exhale, sit down into chair. Now your feet are probably hips width, but you can always walk your big toes into touch and squeeze your inner thighs right here. That's up to you. Sit a little deeper. Anytime your shoulders don't like it, you can bring hands to harder hips. Otherwise, reach for the sky. Find a little squeeze of your butt. Sit a little bit deeper. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, fly your airplane arms straight back behind you. Keep your hips low, but it's okay to dive a little bit deeper, keeping the spine long. Squeeze your shoulders together, draw your pinkies together, activate your triceps. Let's pulse it right here. Think of squeezing and sitting down rather than the up. Keep the knees back in space. Maybe you lift your toes up, activate the fronts of your legs. Try to squeeze the butt, squeeze the inner thighs. Can you get your hands a little bit higher, though they're high-fiving the earth, so palms are down. For 4, squeeze the pinkies together behind you. Last 3, sit and hold it low in 2. And 1, sit right here, hold it low. Whoo, all activated, friends. Take a breath in. Sit just a little deeper breath out. Inhale, standing mountain, reach for the sky. Exhale, little baby back bend, open your heart. Nice. Inhale, Tadasana. And exhale, forward fold. Let it all go. Maybe you walk side to side with the hands. Nod your head, no and yes. First, forward fold. And halfway lift. Inhale, get long in your spine. Tuck your chin just a little bit so the crown of your head is reaching long. Deep breath in. High plank, breath out. Whew. Step it back. Nice. So from here, start with the right leg. For mountain climbers, they can be slow or fast. Take it across towards your left arm. Step it back, left knee across to your right arm. Just go side to side. Focus on squeezing and knitting your ribs in and your navel drawing up towards the spine, towards the sky. Exhales as you get that little crunch when you draw the knee in. Keep your shoulders over your wrists. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, down dog, and 1. Last one, hips to the sky. Whoo! Nice job, everybody. Inhale, soften your knees, look forward. Exhale, walk, hop, or float, top of your mat. Nice, Paul, halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, release. Inhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Exhale, sit back into your chair. Again, feet can be wide, or you can draw the knees in and let the big toes touch. Let's squat here, take it low, this time standing all the way up. Down, up, down, up. Now if it feels right for your body, keep the arms up, great. Or bring them to your heart or your hips. You can bring the forearms in front of you, whatever you need. We want the spine long. Send the booty back. Last 8, 7, press through your heels, squeeze the butt. Shh. Maybe you lift the toes. 5, 4, exhale as you stand. 3, 2, stay low in your chair. Last 1, then come back down to sit. Squeeze the booty back. Little pulses, this time pulse it down. Squeeze the butt. Yeah. 8, 7, 6, squeeze it down. 4, 3, hold it low. And 2, just pause, hold. Isometric hold for 4, 3, yes you can. Last 2, forward fold on 1, release. Woo! Fun job, awesome. Halfway lift, inhale. High plank, exhale, step it back. Oh, don't we love these high planks? So let's tee our high planks up. It's rolling side to side. Root down in one of your palms, fit at the heels, and reach the other arm to the sky. It's your choice which side you step on. Then take it back through plank, other side. Breathe in as you reach for the sky. Breathe out as you softly land in your plank. Notice we're keeping our feet in the same about hips width shape. Just pivot the heels from side to side, rolling across the toes. You want to squeeze the underside body towards the mat when you get to that plank and lift the hips up. That'll help light up your obliques. Nice job, everybody. 4 to go. 3. High plank, hold in 2. And 1. Finding your high plank, option for knees down, push-ups. Elbows hug back about 45. It's lower, lift, lower, lift. Can breathe, bend the elbows to about 90, or wherever is comfortable, you can just go an inch down. We don't want to bring the shoulders lower than the elbows. Keeping the core active, the ribs knit in. We've got 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Woo, knees to the ground. Push your hips back. Find a little embryo or child's pose. Deep breath in. Sigh it out. Awesome. Inhale to tabletop. And exhale to downward facing dog. Nice, friends. Shift the weight to your left foot. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, bring your knee to the same elbow. Arm, try to lift a little bit higher using the core towards your armpit. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, knee across to your opposite arm, about elbow, and then squeeze using the core of the knee a little higher. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, low lunge. Now, having one weight nearby so you can grab it in a few moments, but we don't need it right now. Press your left palm under your shoulder, right arm reaches forward, deep breath in. And as you exhale, squeeze back, tap the sole of your foot. So you're gonna reach, tap, reach, tap. Squeezing the back leg up, really stable on the right foot so you can stabilize the right hip. Exhales, you get compact here. For 8, 7, 6, you can go faster or slower than me if you'd like. Last 4, 3, low lunge in 2. Last 1, low lunge, and inhale, crescent lunge. Slowly rise up. Nice, hug those inner thighs. Back heel is high on the toes. Deep breath in. On your exhale, open twist to your right. Now the back palm can reach or you can bring it to your sacrum. Left arm can be doing whatever, shoulders soft from your ears. Now you know our double lunge, you're gonna bend that back knee to a hover, scissor your inner thighs. We're gonna lift it right back up. Now if you notice your knee as we go through these, if your knee on the front is wobbling forward and back, you can always bring your left palm to that right top of thigh to try to just notice what's happening. Breathe as you lower. Exhale on that rise. Back heel stays high over the toes. Think of hugging, scissoring your inner thighs the whole time. Nice about hips width base to help with that balance. Nice, everybody. Last 4, 3. Really stable on the right foot to stable the right hip. 2. Hold it down and pulse on 1. Take it low. Little pulse right here. It's the back knee lifting and lowering, straightening, bending. Squeeze the inner thighs, squeeze the butt. Right outer glute might be burning. Mine is. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, crescent lunge. You got it. Nice. Maybe you straighten that front leg for a minute. Anything you need to do to kind of relief into it. Awesome. Deep breath in. And exhale, one leg halfway lift. Bring your palms to the ground. Walk forward so your palms are under your shoulders. Left leg long. Cool. Get long here. Breathe in. And Shiva squat as you exhale. Bring the left knee to the back of your right calf. Okay. Inhale, one leg halfway lift. Kick it out. Exhale, squeeze to your Shiva squat. Inhale, breathe. Exhale, squeeze. Bending into the right knee and then straightening as you go. Option to bring your hands to a block or maybe even to your heart. Balance on that right leg. Woo, yes, right glute work. Right outer hip. That side butt. Last 4, 3. Hold that Shiva squat in 2. It's a little up and down pulse on 1. So listen. Back leg kind of lifts and lowers. So you're straightening and lifting a bit of a squat on this one leg, the right leg. Not here for long. 4, 3, 2, low lunge in 1. Take it back nice and slow. Woo! You can straighten that front leg if you've got any action happening. Nice job, everybody. Inhale, warrior 2. Open it up. Woo, rise up. Right knee is forward. Nice. Let's flow our breath a little bit. Inhale, straighten your front leg, palms touch overhead. Exhale, deep into your warrior 2. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, deepen. Just one more time. Inhale up. Exhale, deepen. Inhale, pyramid. Bring the palms to touch. Both feet point forward. Nice. Just stay here for a minute and breathe. Get long, maybe take your arms back behind your shoulders, your ears rather. Deep breath in. And exhale, goddess pose. Heels in, toes out. Keep the spine long, shoulders over hips. We tend to want to hinge. Right here, the spine needs to stay long. Small pulse, just up and down, about an inch or two. Working the outer glutes. You want the knees about over the ankles, facing the same direction as your toes. Press your feet down, hug the legs back, squeeze the butt. Nice, spine long. Yeah, Karen, I see you. Savi, very nice. Everybody looks awesome. Sit a little deeper. Maybe take it just a little bit slower. 8, 7, 6, 5. Hold it low in 4, 3, 2. Little isometric hold it low. Sit deep, but still using the legs so we haven't collapsed. Hold for 4, 3. We've got cardio in 2. Stand on up. 1, boom, stand up. Whoo, shake it out, friends. All right, we've got some crisscross leg jumping jacks. So we're gonna crisscross the legs, switch which one each time. You can do whatever you need with your arms. I like my elbows slightly bent, but you can have them out. Whatever it takes. Nice. Nice tall bodies. Whoo, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Face the front of your mat in 3, 2. High knees in 1. Face the front of your mat space. Lift your knees up nice and high. Press off your toes and land toe to heel. Yeah. Whoo. Almost there. When we're done, we've got mountain climbers, fast or slow, for 4, 3, 2, 1. High plank to your mountain climbers. Keep breathing. Whoo. You got it. Take it slow, take it medium, take it fast. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, down dog in 2 and 1, down dog. Inhale, soften knees, look forward. Exhale, move to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, release. So grab a set of heavy weights, come up to standing. This is for your deadlifts. We'll balance our left side in just a moment, I haven't forgotten. Stand about hips width apart. Whew. Yes. Shoulders roll down your back. Start with your right leg. We're gonna bend the right leg at that hips width. Keep the heel high. Hips go back as you lower. The weights trace, shoulders squeeze down your back, and then squeeze it up to standing. Take it low and slow, and squeeze. Low and slow, squeeze it up. So the hips are just going back and forth. Now, if you feel like you're rounding or dumping, check it out and take it out of your practice right here. Long spine. Shoulders stay in the back. Getting to activate that right side leg a little bit more of the calf with the heel raised and the butt, because it just naturally is getting affected right here. Our left side's coming up. Let's just do 4 more. Rise, squeeze the butt. Take your inhale as long as you lower. Just 2. Here's our last one, come to standing. Boom. Nice, keeping your feet hip width apart. Take that right leg behind you so it's staggered. You can plant the foot or keep the heel lifted. Bring those heavy weights overhead. We've got alternating presses. Boom, boom, boom. Now this is a sneaky way to get your core added in because it's making your balance off. So you have to hug in your ribs, squeeze in your navel to stabilize the core in your spine. Extend through your arms. Notice if you're using your neck here, we want to just release the neck. Let the neck muscles be soft. Use the arms. 8, the side body. 6, 4, 3, hands to heart in 2, and 1, hands to your heart. Whew, step it up. Take a deep breath in, and forward fold, put your weights down as you exhale. Halfway lift, inhale, and exhale, high plank, step it back. Okay, grabbing a 1 medium weight or whatever weight you want for a narrow row, take that weight under your right hand, palm is under your shoulder, option to bring the right knee to the ground if you'd like, breathe in. As you exhale, narrow row, hug the elbow up. lower, lift, lower, lift. You want to exhale to squeeze. Pull that weight up towards your spine. Press the left fingers wide into the ground, all spread wide. Last 4, 3, level your hips to the ground, 2, and 1, put that weight down, high plank, chaturanga dandasana, or you can go to your downward facing dog. If it's in your practice, take your up dog, breathe in, and your down dog, breathe out. Amazing, friends. Left side, here it is. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to your arm. Shoulders over wrists, hug your knee up a little higher. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, knee across to your opposite arm. Twist at the navel, draw your knee up a little higher. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, whoops, reach your left arm forward actually. Take that breath in. As you exhale, tap your back foot. Squeeze the foot up. Lengthen, squeeze, lengthen, and tap. Stabilize your left foot. The left hip stabilized. Whew. Use that breath. Just tap the toes back and squeeze. Rock it off for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, low lunge in 3, 2, and 1, low lunge. Whew. Inhale, crescent lunge, slow and steady, rise up. Set it all up. Again, you can shake out, stretch out the leg before you settle in whatever you need. Back heel high. Awesome. Is your shoulders over your hips? Is your belly drawing in? Is your core engaged? Take a breath in. Open twist left, exhale. Settle in. Hips are forward, get the twist. Settle in with your hands wherever they are best for your shoulders. Let's double lunge the back knee. Take it about 1 inch or 2 off the ground. You can always tap and then lengthen it up. Down, up, breathe, exhale. Left leg stabilized. Press your foot in the ground a little harder on the left side. Feel your left glute, your left hip, your left inner thigh as you scissor the legs. Last 4, 3, 2, pulse it low, and 1, find that low lunge and pulse. Squeeze, hug the thighs. It's a small movement, just 1 inch. Whew. Let it burn, let it burn. Just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, crescent lunge to unwind. And then exhale, 1 leg halfway lift, palms to the ground, under your shoulders. You might walk them forward. Right leg lifts behind you. Just take a moment to straighten both your legs, but level off your hips. Deep inhale, and Shiva squat as you exhale. Bring it all in together. Whew. Inhale, burst open to lengthen. Exhale, squeeze tight. Now use your glutes here to get long and strong, and use the glutes to squeeze. Breath work, super important. Exhale as you get compact. Inhale for the length. You can always bring your hands to your heart. Last 4, 3. We are going to pulse our Shivas in 2 and 1. Squeeze right here. It's like dragging the back knee up and down 1 inch on the back calf. Lift and lower. Stabilize the left leg. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, lengthen your legs and find that low lunge, step it down. Option to lengthen the left leg here because you're amazing and you deserve some love. Awesome, friends. Inhale, warrior 2. Spin it up and open. Yes. Left toes forward, left knee follows, in place. You got it. Now let's move with our breath. As you inhale, stretch out that front leg. Reach your arms to touch overhead. Exhale, deepen. 2 more times. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last 1. Deep breath in. Full deepest warrior 2. Inhale, pyramid. Bring both feet forward. Just pause. Stay for that breath out. Get long, maybe a light back bend. Really stretch the hip flexors. Last breath in. And exhale, goddess pose. Heels in, toes out, hands to your heart. So maybe you love these, maybe you have that love-hate. Well, goody, goody. We're gonna mix these up. So we've got our goddess squat, and then the feet pivot forward but wide for a full sumo squat. We go back and forth. Whoo, whoo, yeah, oh yeah. So what we want, do whatever you need to with your hands. When you're in the goddess squat, spine is up and down. When you're in the sumo squat, you can get that hinge as the booty goes back. So up and down spine, a little hinge. Make them count, take them slow. These are very effective. Yes. Use the exhale, squeeze the butt as you rise. Squeeze the butt as you're down. Last 4 and 4. Last 3 and 3. 2 more. Almost there. Last 1, and land in whichever shape you're in. Hold it low. Let's pulse it, whichever one you're in. Remember, if you're in goddess, spine is up and down, straight spine. If you're in sumo, you've got that hinge like chair pose, pulse it low for 8, 7, 6. Yeah, Kirsten, 5. Yes, Jacob, 4, 3, hold it low in 2, 1, hold it your lowest yet, just a 4 count, and then cardio. 3, 2, 1, stand up. Whoo, shake it out, shake it out. All right, we've got some little twist jumps, so make them little girly, little kiltsy, twist side to side. Try to get the feet off the ground, twist. Now use some core here, so squeeze the ribs in, navel in and up. I want you to show me the sides of your butt. Yes, woo. Twist it good. 8 more, 7, 6, just 5, 4, 3, 2, top of your mat, and 1. Whoo! Come to standing. Right leg is based, step the left leg back. All right, so we've got that lunge, kick, lunge, kick. These are some of my favorites. Ha! Extend the pointed toes back. Stable on that right foot, the base. And if you want, you can bring the knee to the ground and then lift from there, or you can hover. Inner thigh squeeze. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step it up. Woo! Switching sides, left leg is base, right leg back. Here we go, double lunge. Ha, kick. Ha, squeeze that butt. We're using butt today a lot, which is good if you sit at a desk job, if you're driving all the time. Squeeze. Woo! Stabilize the left leg. Maybe spread your left toes wide. Yes, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Big deep breath in. Forward fold, release. Halfway lift, inhale. High plank, exhale, step it back. That narrow row, now with that weight under your left palm, option to bring the left knee down. Deep breath in, and as you exhale, whoo, squeeze it up and back. Lower, lift it. Now if you have both knees off the ground and you're holding high plank, hug the inner thighs, stabilize the hips. Try to keep your left hip towards the ground in line with your right. Last 4, 3, 2, high plank in 1. Put that weight down. Take a breath in. Downward facing dog. Breath out. Take a moment, pedal it out. My legs are shaky jello. Yeah. Inhale, soften your knees, look forward. Exhale, walk, hop, or float, top of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, release. Grabbing your heaviest weights, round 2 of our deadlifts. Rise up with a nice strong back to standing. Nice, shoulders down your back. Let your feet be hips width apart. Lift the left knee and heel this time, bending the left knee. Nice long spine. We're gonna lower it down, just let the hips hinge here. And then squeeze the butt up. Down, trace the legs, squeeze up. Feel like you're squeezing your booty in the whole time. Spine stays long. Core stays tight. Your right leg bends a little bit here, softens more like. Yeah, we get to really stretch the hamstrings in this one. A little bit of a butt stretch, but then you're squeezing it. All right, friends. I hope you're feeling good with the legs, the butt. A little that core. Last 4. Last 3. Maybe lift your heel a little higher, get a little more calf snuck in there. Last 2. Last 1. Squeeze it up. And then stagger, this time, your left foot back, keeping it hips width distance apart. Your heel can be up or you can plant it. We've got our alternating punches again. So punch to the sky. Notice right away if your core is not tight, can you knit your ribs in, avoid letting them just puff out. Getting that side body, the obliques in here as you get long and punch, but squeezed and tight. Not using the neck, use the arms. 8, 7, full extension here. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands to your heart, walk your feet in together, take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, go ahead and forward fold, put those weights down. Grab your lightest set of weights or no weights at all. Inhale all the way to standing, weights at your heart. Last little sneak in of some cardio. So you're gonna make W's, palms face up. Before you start, you can either make small bicep circles inward or outward. And then as we add our jump rope feet in, you can decide which ones you like. So when you're ready, start to jump rope side to side, but keep that little bit of bicep circular motion going. You're amazing. Sometimes we just don't really get enough cardio in. I know I certainly don't. So this is a good time to just add a little more in. You can always omit those weights. Nice. You can always see if changing direction in your little curls helps or doesn't. Almost there. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Step it wide and 1. Whew. Step it wide. Deep breaths in and out. Keep those light weights. Make a W. We've got some standing core. Look forward and twist. Forward and twist. So you want your gaze to be forward rather than following your weights, so you can get a little more out of your core. Let your biceps flare up. You can put the weights down here if you wanted. Keep your hips forward. It's like spinal rotation, core work. You got it, friends. Really knit those ribs in. Feel free to pause through center or just keep it going side to side. Wherever you're at is fine. Always good. Listen to your body. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hands to heart in 1. Whoo, deep breath in. Open breath out. Step your feet wide. Toes face forward. We're gonna Skandasana squat to your right, whatever side that is for you. Squeeze it down. Nice. So keeping the weights in your hand, feel free to put them down if you have really heavy weights or something. We're gonna do a little bit of a point toe lift and land. Point toe, land. It's a little bit of a springboard. Squeeze the butt. That long side leg of yours, really press the little toe into the ground. Kick off the foot here for that little lift, but it's a small lift. We're not coming all the way up. We're just doing a little one, but enough to get that leg long. Maybe point the toes at the top. Land, toe, heel. Squeeze the butt back. Little lateral lunges with your Skandasana. Hips go back. Maybe you parallel your bent knee thigh to the ground. 4 more. 3, 2. Last one, we do our other side. Come up, go through center, just feel that Skandasana, squeeze the butt back, maybe parallel your thigh. Breathe in, and exhale, lift. Down, up. Try to land in control. Small springing action. Keep your spine long. Hands at your heart, especially if you're holding those light weights. Press the heel down, press off your heel, feel the butt cheek, squeeze and light up. Last 4, 3, 2, last 1. Woo, come to standing. You're amazing, friends. Bring your weights, if you have them, to your shoulders, elbows forward. You can walk it into hips width if you'd like. We're gonna lower and press. Breathe, press. You can grab lighter, heavier weights if you want. Still working butt. We've got core next. Maybe lift your toes off the ground. Really light up the front of your legs a little bit more. Always squeeze in the glutes. Long spine. Reach up with your arms rather than your neck. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, last 3. Hands to heart in 2. And 1. Woo! Walk your feet in hips width or to touch. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, stay here, side out. Last big breath in. Exhale, forward fold to put the weights down gently. Halfway lift, inhale. And exhale, go ahead for a chaturanga dandasana if you want it. Otherwise, hold a high plank. Or meet us in your downward facing dog. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Amazing, friends. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, soften your knees, look between your palms. Exhale, walk between your palms, take a seat. All the way to the booty. La booty, booty. All right, friends. You can keep your feet about hips width apart. Slowly reach forward. Shoulders squeeze in your back, but round, up back, mid back, low back, all the way to the earth. Just take a moment to let the ground cradle you. Maybe your ground feels cool to the touch. Keeping your feet here. Take your arms to your thighs, palms into the thighs, shoulders down your back. Nice breath in. And on your exhale, we're gonna squeeze our navel straight to the ground, lift our head, neck, and shoulders, keep the gaze at the sky, just reach to the knees, and then lower. Lift, lower, squeeze it up. Up. So I want you to keep your cervical spine long here, the slightest baby tuck of the chin if you're having any issues with the neck. Otherwise, you can keep your head on the ground and just squeeze the core as you lengthen the legs, the arms up and down. Keep your navel towards the earth. Your low back stays grounded here. Root your feet down. Grip your toes on the mat. Head, neck, and shoulders lift off the ground for 8. Exhale as you lift. Last 4, 3. Can you get a little higher? Squeeze the ribs in. 2. Last 1, and take it down. Woo! Oh yes, you're amazing. This time, reach your arms overhead. And this is the opposite of everything we just talked about with our spine. You want to round your back off the mat. So reach your navel towards the sky. We're going to fill up with air here. Breath in. And then as you exhale, squeeze it all to the ground. Reach straight up for the sky. Head, neck, and shoulders. Squeeze, slight tuck of your chin so you're rounded. And then repeat. Lower, fill up with air. Arch your back. Exhale, squeeze it down, reach up. Open and close it off. Big breath. Exhale it all out. Really working that core up into the ribs. Reaching for the sky. We've got 8, 7, 6. Really using your breath here. Last 4. Reach and pulse it up in 3, 2. Hold it up this time. Pulse it up. Back in the ground. Shoulders off the mat. Reach for the sky. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Fill the ribs. Squeeze in. Last 3, 2, 1. Whew, release. Oh my gosh. Take your legs wider than your hips. Deep breath in. Big breath out. Let's do one more. Fill up. Let it all go. Awesome job. You're amazing. Go ahead and bring your feet back to hips with supine figure 4. Class is closing out. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Stretch the outer glute, the hip. All that work we just did, it's time to just ease off, cool down, and stretch it out a little bit. And flex your toes here. You can find stillness, melt like a puddle into your mat. There's some soft little jello-like movements side to side. Shoulders softening into the ground, back of head heavy on the mat. Part your teeth, soften your brow. Deep breaths. All right, friends, your right leg is already on top of the left. Squeeze it all the way across the left like eagle legs. We have one more bit of core snuck in for you. We stretched the glute, but now we're gonna activate our core one more time. Gently release your knees to the left side and take your elbows wide, hands behind your head. So keep your gaze at the sky. Breathe in here, and when you exhale, lift up a little crunch right here. Shoulders off the mat. Lower and lift, lower and lift. Exhale as you get up towards the sky. Hug the legs. Nice job. Shoulders both lift in unison. Right hip is slightly elevated. You've got it for 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly unwind. Set yourself back up. Long spine. And hug your knees into your chest for a moment. And then left ankle over right thigh, supine figure 4. Puddle melt again into your mat. Flex your toes. Maybe hover your right knee towards your chest. A little bit more stretch for that left hip, outer glute. Deep breaths. Flexed toes. Yeah. If you're clenching your jaw, just soften it. Unhinge the sides of your mouth. One more cycle of breath right here. Breathe it in, let it feel delicious. And then cross your left ankle, or leg rather, over the right. Find that eagle wrap. And then gently let your legs come over to the right side. Bring your elbows wide, head heavy in your hands. Prepare with the breath in. And on your exhale, squeeze your legs, lift your head, neck, and shoulders. Lower, lift, breathe, lift and exhale. Getting some core, really using the side obliques here for this as well. Lift and lower. You got it. Avoid straining in your neck. Let your head be heavy, supported in your hands, cradled. Last 4, 3, 2, last one right here. Lift and release. Woo. Gently unwind your legs. Bring your spine long on the mat. Hug your knees back into your chest. Then find your feet for happy baby pose. The outer or inner arches or your thighs. Stomp your feet towards the sky. Hug your knees to your ribs. And gently add on any movement, side to side. Maybe extension through the legs. Nice. Softening the muscles in the front of your body, widening across your collarbones, so full heart's open here. Gentle caress of the low back as you gently rock side to side. Then bringing your knees back towards your chest, a little hug. You're going to release the left leg, but interlace both of your fingers around your right shin. And hug your right knee in towards your chest and activate your left leg. Point your toes for calf and quad activation. Maybe you roll your ankle on the right side here in one direction and the other. flare your toes, flex your foot. Take a deep breath in, hug your knee into your armpit. Then exhale, supine twist, glide your knee to the left side. Trying to stack the hips while keeping both shoulders in the mat. And look up or to the right. Maybe close your eyes for a moment. Just another cycle of breath. And slowly bring both hips back to the mat, both knees back to your chest when you're ready, when your spine feels long and neutral on the ground. And then interlace your fingers around your left shin, right leg long and active on the mat. Point your toes to activate the muscles we discussed, the calf and the quad. Squeeze your left knee to your left armpit and maybe roll your ankle both directions a few times. Point the toes, flare the toes, flex the foot. Take a deep breath in, squeeze your glutes, hug your knee to your armpit. Then exhale, supine twist, left knee to the right side of your body. Notice if your left shoulder lifted as your knee came across. You can always pull the knee back out a little bit to melt the shoulder down. We want the shoulders grounded here. Look up or left and soften into your pose. And with your next inhale, gently wind yourself out of it, unwind rather. Bring your feet about hips width apart, shoulders walk down your back. And hug your knees back in your chest when your spine feels long and neutral. And this time, maybe squeeze into the tightest little ball yet. Little squeeze. Maybe think of it as a little rinse, rinsing off any last little bits of things you don't want to carry with you out of this practice off your mat. Then when you're ready, finding your Shavasana, letting your body melt and rest on the ground. Shoulders squeeze together and down, lengthening your neck. Palms to the sky. Get out any fidgets and wiggles and just let yourself be. Slowly acknowledging your jaw. We tend to clench our jaw so much. Softening the jaw, softening the brow line. Maybe parting a little smile, lifting the sides of your mouth towards your ears. And take a deep breath in together in your stillness. Sigh it out. And if you're ready to move on, you can start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Maybe gently roll the back of your head, gently side to side a little bit. Maybe take a big good morning stretch, reaching overhead, pointing your toes as you draw your legs together. An option to roll off to your favorite side. Let your bicep be your pillow. Comforting and reassuring. When you're ready to move on, support yourself up, eyes heavy, if not still closed. Find that comfortable seat. Maybe you take butterfly legs today with your feet together, knees wide, bound angle, Baddha Konasana. Feel free to massage your feet a little bit. Maybe roll your shoulders forward and back a few times. And then settle in. If you'd like to bring your hands to your third eye space with me, please do so. Just want to thank you for your time. And the light, the teacher, the guide, the past, the present, the future are all here in front of us. And I want to thank you all. Option to bring the thumbs to your heart center. The friendly reminder to smile, breathe, and go slowly. Namaste.